Hey everybody, this is Jen Thompson and welcome back to Everyday Wellness. Today I've got breakfast ideas, okay? This was requested to do, so I am bringing it to you today with 4 different super easy breakfasts that your kids will love as well as you. And you're gonna love it as the one making it because again, it's gonna take 0 time and you are just gonna love the flavors too. Okay, the first one, my all-time favorite, easy egg cups. Okay, you can probably make these same morning because they're so fast, or you can make them ahead and just nuke them real quick in the microwave or throw them in a convection oven super quick. They're done and heated up. Okay, so what I've done is I put together 1 dozen eggs with just a little, like a 1/4 cup of water. That just helps make them a little fluffy. And then I want you to put vegetables in whenever you possibly can for your children. Get them big servings of vegetables all throughout the day. So one way is to throw some chopped spinach in here, and I put some multicolored peppers and some cheese. So I grated up the cheese myself and threw some in. Everybody likes a little cheese on their eggs, right? So these are gonna be portion controlled, protein packed, very, very good for your children. So all you have to do, and I found this easy method, is using silicone cupcake pans, muffin pans. But my hard lesson learned was they are pretty flimsy, so make sure you have them on a cookie sheet before trying to place them in the oven. Otherwise, you're gonna have spillage everywhere. So these are great, and the eggs will pop right out of them, so less mess, everything's great. So about 350 degree oven, 20 minutes, maybe less depending on your oven, and they're done. Okay, so pop them out, eat them right then and there, put them on a whole grain bagel thin or English muffin. You can make a sandwich out of it or just eat it as is. They can run out of the door eating this thing. It's so easy and they're good, okay? And again, you could freeze them or you can keep them in the refrigerator and just pull them out as needed. Even an after school snack, it could work. Next one is oatmeal or overnight oats. Very simple and so much variety can go into play on this one. So what I have is I doubled this batch. I have 1 cup of oats. These are from Aldi's. You can do the Bin's crushed wheat oats. They're phenomenal too. I have those available at the studio if you're local, but just find a good oat, throw it into the bowl. You're gonna use almond milk, so it's low inflammation, plus it's a really good antioxidant for your kids and omega-3 fatty acid. You got 3/4, a cup and a half, I'm gonna double this batch, cup and a half of almond milk into my oats, okay? They're gonna start working its magic, making it into an edible oatmeal, and it's gonna be ready for you in the morning. Okay, next we're gonna throw in a little bit more protein with some plain Greek yogurt, okay? You're gonna put a cup and a half of Greek yogurt in there as well, okay? More protein, keeps them full, keeps their energy up as well, and hopefully they won't be needing any junk food during the school day because they are gonna be so full from breakfast. Awesome. Now we're gonna sweeten up that mixture a little bit with just 1 teaspoon of vanilla, okay? Just a little teaspoon of that, I already put it in, and a dash of cinnamon. Remember from my past videos, cinnamon is really good for managing your blood sugar. So it's gonna help you to stay satisfied as well as that protein is. So this is a really good concoction. All right, so you're just gonna put that into the refrigerator. You can use spun containers, put a little lid on it, into the refrigerator they go. Overnight, it works its magic, and in the morning, it's gonna be ready to go. You want to add a little bit more milk in the morning, just a little bit more almond milk, mix it around, and then you can top it with whatever you want to flavor it. Strawberries and blueberries and almonds and coconut and whatever you want can go right on top, whatever your kids like. So again, more nutrients. I love this recipe. So simple, both of these, and now I'm gonna bring you 2 more. Are you ready? Ready for some more great easy breakfasts? This one, again, simple, so simple. And do you get the picture? I don't make anything that's difficult at all. So these are waffles. They're protein-packed waffles. And I make them ahead in bulk. Usually I double at least the batch, maybe triple. Throw them in the freezer, and my kids will grab them out and throw them in the toaster in the morning. And usually don't even use maple syrup on it at all. They'll just eat it. Sometimes, again, while we're running out the door. So pretty simple. I use, you could use oat flour. That's what the recipe calls for. First of all, these recipes that I'm sharing with you came from the Fix8 recipe books. There are hundreds and hundreds of already portioned out recipes already made out for you on Beachbody On Demand. It's another great benefit of having this home tool for your access. So it calls for oat flour. I don't ever use anything other than the Bin's crushed wheat. Okay, and again, this is for sale at the studio at Generation Fitness, or you can get it other places locally here around Fort Recovery. Okay, so 2 cups of this, and I'm using the number 2 crushed wheat. This just makes it a little bit more coarse, but it's fine. They taste fine. Okay. Next is ground flaxseed. I'm using hemp hearts actually because I'm out of flax at the moment, but they work the same. So flax gives you a little healthy fat into this mixture. And I'm not measuring, but it's 2 tablespoons. I'm just dusting it in there. Okay. It's one thing you'll find with me. I very rarely measure things. It's horrible. Don't do that. But okay. Next is 3/4 cup. I'm going to use my 1 cup and almost fill it up. Is protein powder. Now, generally, I would use Shakeology as my protein powder, but you don't want to heat up Shakeology on a regular basis because you're going to lose some of the nutrients. So, because it has so many other things than just a protein powder, okay? So this is a 3/4 cup vanilla, and this time I'm using plant head protein because it's vegan and it uses the right sweetener in it, stevia, okay? So it doesn't have any of the junk that so many protein powders do. So please read your labels on that. Next is baking powder. Okay, it makes them rise a little bit, I guess. 1 teaspoon, okay? And I just, for your general baking powder. Now comes 1 teaspoon vanilla. And I want to thank you. I got this request to do these easy breakfasts before school starts because that's when you need them the most, right? Out the door, no, there's not enough time in the morning ever. So these are going to be great, and they're going to be already done up for me. So I'm going to be very well prepared for this first week of school. Next comes the almond milk. You want to use unsweetened in 2 cups. Here we go. And usually my kids are around to mix this up. They kind of like that part of cooking. So get your kids involved as much as you possibly can. And then I already put this together, but these are 4 egg whites. So another source of protein. Remember, these were protein waffles. So you're definitely getting the protein in there. And then that's it. So you mix these up, put them on your waffle iron, and you know how fast that takes. It doesn't take long at all, and they're ready to go. So I'll be putting those together, putting them in the freezer so my kids can just grab and go this first week of school. Okay? So let me put this away real fast so I don't spill anything. That would be horrible. Spilling your favorite ingredients would not be good. Okay, and a little tidbit. You don't have to on this company, on the Bin's crushed wheat, but on other brands I do. Keep this in the freezer just because it'll stay a lot fresher. But again, with that company, because they don't use any preservatives whatsoever, you don't have to, but I always do anyway. Just keep them in the freezer, keeps everything nice and fresh. Do that with your nuts and your seeds. Okay, next recipe, okay, is a smoothie. Okay, smoothies, again, are so simple. You're gonna throw everything into a little Ninja or a blender of sorts. I don't have a true Ninja. This was from Aldi's and it has lasted me years. It's a wonderful little guy. So it just comes with a little blade on top and I throw it into the top of the blender and it's done in seconds. So to make smoothies, you can have so many different varieties of them, but this is where I want you to hide some vegetables. Throw some vegetables in there. They won't even taste them, which is the great part, but they'll be getting them in, okay? And that's the first thing they're having is a breakfast full of fruits and vegetables and good healthy fats. This is what's going to make your child very healthy and be able to learn and keep their attention and not be hungry during classes. So this is a great tip. So there's a lot of different ways. I'm going to start with the simplest way is I just use, for an adult, I would use Shakeology. There's so many different flavors, so many different recipes. You can throw vegetables into it as well. But just a scoop of Shakeology alone, you're getting a good source of vegetables, fruits, probiotics, healthy fats, fiber, adaptogens, many different superfoods that you can't normally get in your typical eating. You can't get all of that from a protein powder mix. Shakeology is so unique, okay? Take a look at the label anytime or ask me more questions. I would love to share more about why I choose Shakeology because of all of that goodness. But for a child, I would consider Daily Sunshine because again, it's formulated for a child and to suit their needs and all the things that are usually missing in a child's diet. So again, fruits and vegetable serving, probiotics, a good source of fiber and protein. What am I missing? And it tastes good too. So they use stevia and some different fruit powders to be able to get that sweetness to it. So it comes in 2 different flavors, strawberry banana or chocolate. And you can still soup it up with more. So you could just use water with your Daily Sunshine, shake it and drink it. And that's so simple, so easy. My kids like it with really, really cold water. And sometimes we'll maybe make ice cream out of it. Another great thing is you could do is throw in some mixed berries. Ooh. You can throw in some whatever flavor of berries they like, and then some spinach. You could even use cauliflower rice, frozen cauliflower rice. Throw it in there, blend it all together, and they don't even realize it's in there. Mix it creamy, and they've got another source of vegetable. If you don't have those on hand, making your own is fine because you can put in some really good stuff. But what you're missing if you don't use one of these other shakes is that you're not getting all the different superfoods that you could, okay? So by just putting in a serving of frozen fruit into my blender and a cup of spinach and maybe some protein through Greek yogurt, you're getting fruits and vegetables and you're getting a protein. Great. Maybe you throw in some flax seeds. Great. So you're getting a healthy fat. But you're kind of missing out on all these different things that could be possible for your kids. So great choice, but think outside the box sometimes and maybe consider serving some Daily Sunshine into the mix. All right, if you have more questions on any of these meals that I've shared with you today, please just reach out to me. I'm happy to help. That's what I'm here for. So my goal for all of you is to not stress. No more stressing over what we're making for our children, what we're making for our family meals, what we're fueling ourselves with. We can make these healthy choices and be very simple with them and low stress. All of these ingredients are affordable and you can find them locally, okay? And I'll help you with that. So it's part of what I offer as a health coach. So please reach out to me. Let's develop a plan for you and your family so you can get healthy and fit and low stress. What do you say? Thanks for joining me today with Everyday Wellness, and I'll see you in the next video.